Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gibble with today's trading action. All right, now the heat's sort of really building up on Zelensky. The Donald's starting to use a bit of force and strong words, and we are seeing a little bit of pressure here on euro and even the yen rallying, right? Bit of a safe haven play, whereas the Swiss may be too close to the action. Now, just let me just bring you across to prime time analysis. Right, just having a look here, there's plenty going on, right? The short-term stuff is a little bit out of whack with what's going on in the long-term market, right? So you're seeing these little sort of moves here and there. Um, Sterling, Aussie, and Kiwi sort of just fighting that sort of uptrend at the moment. But to me, Euro is definitely on the radar, and I'll show you in a second why. And if I just scroll down here, right, and having a look. So I'm just trying to find my pen. Dollar index, like the same sort of thing, right? There's a bit of a mismatch here on a few of these pairs. They're going down, but what we're seeing is dollar yen is distinctly going down, right? I keep saying it in all the webinars and things I do. It is the best trading instrument. Over 35 years of trading, when dollar yen goes, it just goes and goes and goes. You just got to be aware of it because it can sneak up on you and be 10 cents lower before you know it. So out of all those pairs, right, there's quite a few bearish, bullish, bearish all over the place, right? So, but if you come into it, and I'm looking at the markets sort of, with a bit more of an eye on the technicals, euro to the downside and dollar yen to the downside looked particularly peachy for me. All right, so let me just get my little pen. Now, I really like the shape here. If I just come over to the daily charts, like euro, right? We've got this fundamental issue. Oh, sorry. With the European, the Ukraine, Russian situation that Trump's sort of doing it there as well. You look at sort of on a short-term basis, euro, Aussie, Kiwi, sort of all battling away there. Same with dollar Swiss, dollar index as well, and dollar CAD. But dollar yen is clearly going down, and so is euro, right? They are the two pairs that you've got to have an eye on at the moment. Um, it just looks good. If you come over the daily charts, they're sort of doing the same sort of thing. I mean, dollar yen is sort of breaking down. Euro is already down there. There's a bit more structure across the board on the other pairs, but it's matching up the short term with the long term. And short term, euro and dollar yen both look pretty good, right? And if I just bring the sort of calendar over, just using trading economics quickly, there's not a lot coming out. You got the weekly jobless claims, Philly Fed manufacturing index for sure, worth having a look at. A few Fed puppets coming out as well. And then you've got some yen inflation figures tomorrow. So, look, there's not a lot coming out. The news is sort of really being dominated by, this whole. It's like Trump has sort of G'd it up, but I think there's got to be some sort of resolution here. There's a lot of European officials unhappy with the way things have, gone about. What they're talking about is the way Trump sort of come in, charged in, said, "I'll sort this out," and then all of a sudden he's trying to broker a ceasefire without a peace deal and all sorts of stuff, right? So it's a bit of a mess. If anything, for us, it's good because you know what? It looks like euro is going to keep going down. The only thing you've got to watch out for, say for instance, there is a turnaround in this event, then euro is going to go back up, right? So it is the catalyst for my liking to what is currently going on. So just keep that in mind, right? As you go through the course of the next, 12 to 16 hours, just keep an eye on it. And, looking at the markets, sorry, where's my pen gone? US equity futures down, right? But you're seeing euro, sterling, Aussie, Kiwi creeping up and the dollar down. That's a bit of a mismatch, across the board. So just keep an eye on things, right? The US Treasury yields pretty flat, right? They're not doing anything. This is like one of those stalemates where the market doesn't really know what to do, but follow where the action is, right? Euro's going down against most things, and the yen, okay, it's going up against most things, right? I've got the yen inverted there against most, so I can see exactly what's going on. Out of all those instruments, Euro and the yen are the standout, right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to work that out. So that's my tip. Keep an eye on those two pairs. All right, guys, have a good one. All the best. Cheerio.